Ladies and gentlemen, Madonna.
I was going to put my speech on neat little cards and maybe even memorize a portion of it, but the men of Chippendale, they needed help with their costumes. So I got distracted. Anyway, I'm really glad to be here tonight. I see lots of familiar faces from last year, and fortunately I see lots of new faces too. Faces that express your commitment to life. Your commitment to staying in the fight till the fight is over. And this is a fight we are going to win. We're going to win it because of the caring and dedication of people like you. Let me just repeat that. We're going to win it because of the caring and dedication of people like you and because of the artists who are going to be performing here tonight. We need a lot of money for research, and we need a lot of help in getting the information out to the public so that they're aware of this problem. Today is All Saints' Day, so it's very fitting that I now have the honor of introducing two very saintly gentlemen to you who are spearheading the work of APLA, the work your generous contribution this evening will go to support. Matt Redman is one of the founders and chairman of the board of APLA. He's seen the project go from a volunteer hotline to a dynamic organization that services over 80% of the people living with AIDS in Los Angeles. Dr. John Wolfe is the Chief Executive Officer of AIDS Project Los Angeles. He has worked in healthcare for more than 20 years. Throughout his career, Dr. Wolfe has historically embraced and fought for disenfranchised groups. He has developed alcohol programs designed for the Black and Indian populations. And he joins APLA with great passion for this important cause. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I give you St. John and St. Matt. And this is Dr. John Wolfe.
Many of you here tonight are very special to me, as being amongst the first to come out in the fight against AIDS. In 1983 and 1984, you attended, performed at, and contributed to APLA's early fundraising events. In 1985, many of you graciously agreed to join the Entertainment Industry Support Committee, and you generously contributed and supported our Commitment to Life dinner, the first of its kind in the country. That year, APLA had 300 clients who we supported with 2 social workers, housed in a 2-bedroom apartment, and fed with food vouchers from Ralph's. At that dinner, we thanked you for your support and told you that we hoped we wouldn't have to ask again. We hoped for a cure. In 1986, the number of people requiring our care doubled, and so did their needs. We opened our own food distribution center. We moved homeless people into our Mansfield house, hired 3 more social workers, opened our dental clinic, and began to provide home health assistance that would enable people with AIDS to remain in their homes instead of having to go to the hospital. That year we did ask you back. We had to. And you came, you gave of your love, you wrote checks. We told you that we still hoped for a cure. We didn't tell you that we wouldn't have to ask again. You're back with us tonight, committed to to the lives of over 1,200 people with AIDS by your support of 2 food facilities, 2 residential shelters, 9 caseworkers, a mental health clinic, and a vastly expanded array of services delivered with care and with love. This year, we still hope for a cure, as Carol so beautifully said earlier tonight. But we've learned not to hope for too much too soon. We know that we need you with us today, and we'll need you with us even more tomorrow, and we thank you again.
As Matt said, you'll be back again to give. And I'd like to share a true story with you that tells how your money is used. It involves a client of ours. This man became a client of APLA when he received his diagnosis of AIDS. He had great difficulty dealing with his diagnosis and subsequently ended up at the USC psych ward. From there, he was transferred to Metro. And as the system goes, with each transfer, the wards get worse and worse. Eventually, he was transferred out of the system and ended up on the streets of Long Beach. APLA lost track of him after the Metro the Mansfield house. There he would be safe, cared for, and fed through the Necessities of Life program. After spending some time with other people living with AIDS, he was able to pull himself together. He began volunteering at our dental clinic. At first, it was just a few hours. Then he became more and more involved with the clinic as the waiting list grew. He became so involved with the assisting that we helped him to go to school for 6 months and became a licensed X-ray technician. He not only volunteers at our clinic, he now has a job as a professional X-ray technician. 2 weeks ago, this client moved out of Mansfield House and is now living on his own. This gentleman is with us tonight. He brings hope and warmth to the staff and volunteers of APLA. I would like to give him a hand. Thank you for being with us tonight, sharing all of our commitment to life.